Fans argue it is bigger than wrestling and better than boxing. Critics say it is way too violent. Either way, mixed martial arts is becoming one of North America's most popular sports. Tomorrow, the Ultimate Fighting Championship returns to Canada, and many say the sport has so many fans here because of Canadian fighter Georges St. Pierre. I sat down with him recently. He's known as GSP. And when it comes to ultimate fighting, he's Canada's VIP. Georges St. Pierre is one of the world's most recognized mixed martial artists. For many, he is the face of the UFC.
170 for GSP!
It wasn't always this way. As a child in the small town of St. Isidore, Quebec, he was bullied and beaten up.
Oh man, it's just the haircut.
I didn't like to go at school back in the day because I had a lot of problem with the older kids. But karate helped me to defend myself in the beginning. It helped me to believe in myself. And now I win my life with martial arts, so it's pretty ironic.
It worked very well.
Exactly.
Today, he's part of a multi-million-dollar phenomenon. Mixed martial arts is the fastest-growing sport in North America.
I never hear a crowd that loud. You couldn't even hear the presentation of the fighter. I couldn't even hear my cornerman. It was crazy.
Last year, the UFC made its Canadian debut in Montreal, and the response was overwhelming.
Wow, it was the greatest moment of my career. Fighting in my hometown, It was just amazing. I had how do you say in English? Goosebumps. You know, like, it was amazing.
But the sport isn't without controversy. Some provinces and states refuse to sanction it.
It is violent. It's a violent sport. It's a full contact sport. When I watch hockey and I see somebody use a stick and hit somebody in the head with it, this is free violence. We fight always according to the rules. You never see somebody do a cheap shot or something like that.
St. Pierre says it's a strictly regulated sport and it takes rigorous training to get them into fighting form.
Normally I train twice a day, 6 days a week. I wrestle with better wrestler than me. I box with better boxer than me. So when I mix it all together, I'm a mixed martial art fighter.
Last year, St. Pierre was voted Canadian Athlete of the Year by Sportsnet viewers, and his star is now rising outside the ring as well. I caught up with him on the set of his new movie being filmed in Toronto.
So this is the set of your second film now. This is what, Death Warrior? Is this the name of the film?
Yeah, exactly. Death Warrior. That's a movie.
And what are you playing? Tell me.
Well, basically, I'm a fighter who fights for his life, and I'm kind of a villain. It's the first time, so it's my first experience, but I really enjoy it so far.
But the call of the crowds is stronger than the lure of Hollywood.
I'm a fighter first. Right now, I can have small roles because I need to train. I can't do that full time, but it's been interesting.
And as for young Canadians hoping to follow in his kick steps, St. Pierre has a few words of wisdom.
When I was at school, I had a problem. I never had a chance to revenge myself. I grew up with a lot of anger about it, but I put my anger in martial art instead of putting in somewhere that it could have caused me problem. So you need to find a passion where you're gonna put yourself 100% to spend all your anger in it.
You're gonna be self-destructive.
Exactly, exactly. Otherwise, you can do something bad, and I would probably turn bad if I would not have martial art.